Ladies and gentlemen, Herbie Hancock.
Lionel Hampton played with Benny Goodman when he was young. Well, when I was very young, I got to play with Benny too. But there's a difference. And that difference is that before Lionel joined Benny, he was already a legend. You see, he made the very first jazz recording using a wonderful instrument, the vibraphone. Lionel Hampton is a founder, a creator. And for all jazz musicians, he's a father to us all. And his work was our seedbed, and his band is a school for talent. Watching him play can be a thrilling and yet exhausting kind of experience. It's been said that Lionel Hampton will go down in history as one of the most inspiring and surely one of the most perspiring musicians of all time. Actually, he's one of the prime movers of jazz, one of the first makers of my music, the music that explores mood and spirit, rhythms that never end, and that will last as long as life itself. Lionel Leo Hampton was the first one out the door on Sunday, headed for the Red Brick Church in downtown Birmingham. That beat, he said, made me feel close to God. Chicago, that toddling town. His Uncle Richard was running booze for Al Capone and brought the family north. There was no way not to get heavy into jazz, he said. And I was a kid with music on my mind. He lit out for L.A. Louis Armstrong dropped in to hear him play.
Hey, what's the matter with you cats? Don't y'all know y'all are driving me crazy?
Satchmo invited him to sit in on a recording session. In a corner, Hamp began fooling around with an instrument no one thought had any music in it. An hour later, jazz had a whole new voice. In the 30s, music could swing, but not across the color line. There were black bands and there were white bands. Benny Goodman had the hottest. What he heard in Hamp's playing was too alive to leave behind. Color be damned. He invited him to join his quartet. Their music ran on high tests. Hamp added octane. Jazz at Carnegie Hall? You gotta be kidding. We were all kind of scared, said Hampton, but the spirit hit us and we broke loose and started playing like mad. Old ideas about race were challenged on this night in 1938, and jazz came of age. Soon, he was laying down the beat for his own band.
It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. It makes no difference.
He's driving our kids crazy, they said in Amsterdam.
Just
in Tokyo,
that rhythm, everything you
in
got.
Madrid. They said it everywhere.
Don't mean a thing.
He put together the hippest bands, these cats could wail. Egg in the Morning was his signature style. On the other side of the driving energy is the poet of the Velvet Mallets. History has him up there with the Dukes and the Dizzies of jazz. For more than 60 years, he's been the king of the vibes. A one-man celebration. Now, Lionel, here to kick things off is your friend and the First Lady of Soul, Aretha Franklin.
I first saw and met Lionel Hampton when I was 9 years old. Whenever he came to Detroit, he attended services at my dad's church on Sunday. One evening, he asked my sister Carolyn and myself to perform with him at the Warfield Theater. And he said, now, this is what I want you to do. At the optimum moment in my performance, and I'm going to jump on the drums, and the drums are going to explode, you know? I'm 9 years old, the optimum moment. Okay. Right. It was the biggest and the most popular dance of the day. And we chickened from one end of that stage to the other. I want to tell you that we really did. And I knew right then that the stage was the place for me. And so for myself and all of the other artists that you have helped send into the world of music, I'm here tonight to say, darling, you send me, darling, you send me, darling, you send me, honest you do. Whoa, you thrill me, darling, 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 you thrill me, darling, you send me, honest you do. Yeah. The chicken, right?